Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on MLB Network. With me is Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Looking at these two squads, it's clear both of them have several guys that can hurt you with the bat. It's not just the middle of the order guys that you have to look out for as a pitcher. So the team that gets the timely hitting and quality at bats is probably going to prevail.
It's the moment these players have been waiting for. Game 1 of the Fall Classic is on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Back now live as we count down to the start of Game 1. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2019 New York Mets.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two starters who get the ball here in Game 1. Now a moment here for the Indians' starting lineup. Harold, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matt, have you seen this guy throw? Whew, he is electric. What do you got to do against him? I think you got to attack him early. He's just too overpowering. His stuff is electric. He's got one of those great power arms that we'll talk about for years to come. You got to take it to him before he takes it to you.
Jacob deGrom gets the call on the mound here at home for Game 1 of the World Series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3, but if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Mets. I'm looking down there at Elvis Andrus. This guy plays on winning teams, and there's no coincidence. He catches the baseball, and his team wins. You have to catch the routine ball in order to give your team a chance, and he's one of the best at doing that.
Batting third baseman, Mel Williams.
Hey, get a good one.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through it. 1 strike.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn.
There's a swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner. And it's a foul ball, according to the ump down the line. Awfully close that time. And now let's hold on a second here. It looks like the umpires are going to converge, and there may be some question as to whether or not that was really a foul ball. You can see him pointing down the right field line, and I would not be a bit surprised if they decide to go inside to have a look at this, and indeed they will do that. All right, here comes our umpiring crew with their ruling. And it is a home run. They overturned their initial ruling, as they say this, in fact, was inside the foul pole. How about that? Trying to pick things up where he left off.
Number 3.
Mel Williams.
Mel Williams.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Back goes Springer. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left, his second of the game. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Everybody has heard of a hitter punishing a curve or a slider that just hangs. Well, this was a cutter. It just hangs right there out over the heart of the plate, and he didn't miss it. Can't leave a pitch like that.
Striding in once again, Mel Williams. 2 home runs in 2 at-bats so far, and looking to add to that here. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate, and he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. Mel Williams will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game, as he was off to a fast start indeed.
Go, kid. Here we go.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. The relay, the tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And, Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Some guys just seem to thrive under the bright lights of the World Series, while other guys fade into the background. He was brilliant in this one, and this is some well-earned recognition.
An 8-0 shutout this evening. New York win the World Series opener and take a 1-0 lead. Corey Kluber permitted 6 earned runs. We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. Game 2 of the World Series between the Cleveland Indians and the New York Mets. 2 great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Noah Syndergaard is on the mound for Game 2. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, he has really struggled his last 3 outings. His ERA totally inflated. It's over 5. When you look at that, that's too many runs he's given up. He's just not giving his team a chance to even get out the gate and win the game.
Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2019 New York Mets.
Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. I was talking about him earlier with some people, and I kept telling them he's got some really good speed. If you watch him in this game, he's the type of guy, he's not going to shock you with his speed, but he can make an impact.
Batting third baseman, Mel Williams.
Hey, no one better. Let's go, kid.
First offering on its way. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. Gone! A solo shot here to left, his third home run of this series, and the Mets are on the board first, 1-0.
I'm cold in this booth, so I know those players have to be cold out there. But it doesn't matter to him. He still has enough power to knock it out of the park. To the opposite field, no less. Now that is some man strength.
Striding in once again, Mel Williams.
Mel Williams.
Hey, look at one pitch right here. Come on now.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hit hard to short. A dive and he knocks it down. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play. Ready for another chance? Yoenis Cespedes. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the 0-2 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, it's not often a guy sits in a count 0-2 and gets a base hit, and the pitcher still feels like 0-2, I got to battle. But that was the case here, as he battled back and got a hit down 0-2.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Digging in to try it again, Neil Walker. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. The 0-2 delivery. Yanked on the ground down the line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. The runner from second scores as they inch a bit closer.
Definitely an aggressive approach here, down 0-2 in the count. Instead of shortening his swing and protecting the plate, he takes a big rip and is able to drive it deep for a couple of bases and an RBI.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mel Williams. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run. First pitch coming, here it is. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And they're going to call this a home run. 1 strike now from Cole. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball.
Matt, he's thrown 2 pitches right down the middle and got away.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run.
Well, as a team, they've...
Mel Williams will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take you back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game, as he's been dialed in so far in this one.
Hey, get your pitch. Let's go.
The windup and the 0-1. Line towards center field. Naquin is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire. Digging in once again, Mel Williams. Already a pair of long balls on his line in this one, so we'll see what else he has in store here. Here comes the first pitch. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Naquin looks up. And it's gone.
3 home runs in a World Series game. We just don't.
Wow, that was a fun one to watch. A great game for guys with the sticks, but for pitchers, not so much. A classic slugfest, and they walk away on top in the end.
Plenty of offense here in this one as we give you one final look at the line score.
Ball game, 3 hours and 57.
Now from downtown Cleveland, MLB Network brings you baseball from Progressive Field. It's Game 3 of the World Series between the New York Mets.
Batting third baseman, Mel Williams.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Dorta is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Ready for another chance? Mel Williams comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Come on, big guy. See you drive it. See you drive it.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline, so if he puts
a swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Dorta racing back to the track. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to.
Leading off for the Mets, third baseman, Mel Williams.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And as Mets fans have heard before, that ball's out of here.
Don't you just love the World Series?
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Mel Williams. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, it's never easy to win games on the road, so they are very happy with this win.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory.
Final line score for our ball game tonight.
MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. It's Game 4 of the World Series between the New York Mets and the Cleveland Indians. Looking forward to this matchup, and it's next on MLB Network. Corey Kluber is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, he has really struggled.
The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci. And now a chance to meet the Mets. HR, what's the key for him here tonight?
Well, the key to this game, Matt, is going to be the contributions throughout the whole entire.
Batting third baseman, Mel Williams.
Here comes the first pitch. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Naquin racing back, still going back. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Mel Williams into the windup and the pitch. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Now here's the pitch. And he shoots this back into center field for a base hit.
Well, there's another hit by him here in the postseason. You talk about impact players. This is how you impact the series, the way he's been swinging the bat.
The left fielder, number 52.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Pitches a cold strike to throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. Certainly a very close play at second on that bag, so let's analyze it with show track. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one. Lifted into center field. Naquin's under it, and that's the second out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Conforto comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Moving under it, Naquin. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. One hit, one. Digging in and looking for more, Mel Williams. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance, and he's going to have room to put this one away, and that... Riding in once again, Mel Williams. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. First pitch on its way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And as Mets fans have heard before, that ball's out of here.
What an exciting game.
Yeah, and that's just a punch to the gut of the home fans as they watch their team fall behind in the top of the ninth. Then they can't get it done at the bottom and come away with a loss.
A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim 1-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score.
The final line score.
MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's the pivotal Game 5 of the World Series between the New York Mets and the Cleveland Indians. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on MLB Network. The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2019 Cleveland Indians.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. And now a chance to meet the Mets. H, what's the key if they want to be crowned world champions here tonight?
Tell you what, Matt, they got a great pitcher going, so it takes the pressure off the offense. You know you don't need 5 or 6 runs to win a game. You just scrape out a couple, and he's going to make it stand up.
Danny Salazar has the ball for the 5th game of the series. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, last outing, solid outing. Gave him 6 full innings, but he took the loss. But if you give this club that kind of a quality outing, a lot of times you're going to walk away with a W. If he does that again this game, I think he's got a chance to win. All right, here's how the Indians line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And behind the plate, Yan Gomes. You know, he calls one of the best games in baseball. He's got a great pitching staff to work with. But the thing I like about him, he will throw to different bases, and he can only do that because he's got such good footwork.
Hey, get your pitch. Let's go.
Batting third baseman, Mel Williams.
Hey, take a cut now. Get your cuts.
First offering on its way. Hard hit ball to second. Gloved by Harrison. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mel Williams. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Line towards center field. Springer is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2. Striding in once again, Mel Williams. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Squared that one up just a little late.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So with that, the Mets have a runner aboard to get the inning underway.
Well, there's another hit by him here in the postseason. You talk about impact players. This is how you impact the series, the way he's been swinging the bat.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. These two have not faced each other at the major league level. 1 run, 9 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far.
Runner.
And there he goes towards second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Some managers treat the postseason as a time to be aggressive, and that's exactly the case here. They had the speed burner on the move, and it worked out nicely for him. Just got to drive him in now.
And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away. Ready for another chance? Michael Conforto. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Right back to him, and it's off his shoe. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Here's Neil Walker. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Neil Walker.
Hey, your pitch. Drive it deep, huh? Here you go.
Hard hit ball towards the hole. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. Digging in once again, Mel Williams.
Mel
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line toward the alley and left center. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Yeah, some guys have the ability to rise the occasion while some guys shrink away when it matters the most. Well, this guy is a gamer. He's been on fire since the postseason started, and after that hit, it looks like he doesn't plan on stopping anytime soon.
Hey, have a rip. Good catch. Here you go.
Now the 0-2 pitch. A little roller toward the hole. Digging in and looking for more, Mel Williams. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. He pulls this one into right, and the catch is made there. 2 gone here in the 9th.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Back now on the show. More reactions now to this series clinching victory. And down on the field, we'll get a chance to watch the presentation of the Commissioner's Trophy to the new world champs.
Final line score for our ball game tonight.